Are you looking at getting a 150-mile TV antenna for your TV so that you can cut cable? I've been a cord cutter for, gosh, over a decade now, and I've had a few different types of antennas in the past, and this is the first one that's actually gotten me at a good long distance. I want to show you guys the one that I'm currently, or the one that I've been using for a long time, and then the new one that I picked up, and I just put it onto my TV and I tested it out to see how many more channels it gets. So let me show you guys what I'm using right now. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that I like, use, and have, and buy to test out for you guys. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So my original HDTV antenna, I connected it to this TV right here, and I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana. The stations that you get is going to depend on where you live and how close you are to the TV station towers. So I'm able to pick up the ABC and all the ABC affiliates, which is CW and Grit and Court TV. KDN is Fox, so I catch Fox. I do know that channel 11 is my CBS network, and I don't catch any of that with this antenna. And this is another Fox affiliate right here. And then we have Family Vision. I think that might be an independent station. For some reason, I used to be able to pick up NBC. It's number 32, but for some reason, I'm not able to get it all that great right now. And it went straight to the 50, which is MeTV. And then there's another H&I Heroes and Icons channel, and then this is just an analog channel that for some reason I always pick up, but it's just static. Maybe it's just for nostalgia, right? So with these channels, I'm getting through this TV antenna up here. Now I put it up into my attic because usually the higher you go with your antenna, the better quality you're gonna get out of it. And so the higher you can put it, the more channels you'll possibly pick up. And I'm using this. This is a homemade HDTV antenna right there, and it's just a board with some copper wires on it. So if you wanted to do it on the cheap, you could easily build this thing and make it happen. What I want to do now is unconnect this, if I can get it, holding a camera. See, I gotta unscrew it right there. Come on, there we go. This I think I built for somewhere around 20 to 30 bucks. Now, the new antenna, I'm using the same cord, so we're getting the exact same length of cord and everything. I'm gonna put it on this TV antenna right there. That's the new one right there. I'll show you guys the box and everything, what it looks like whenever I get back down. I just kind of pointed it up to the sky, and I noticed that for some reason whenever I pointed it this way, it actually worked better. But the funny thing is that most of the TV stations are not that way, which I found kind of interesting. So I'm just putting in my coaxial cable there. You'll notice that a little light turns on right there. It's because this does have an amplifier to it. And with that amplifier, it also has a rotator on it, which I'll show you guys, although I haven't installed it yet. But it makes it to where you can mount it outside and put it on a mast. And you can actually have your antenna rotate so that you can get it into the best position for the channels that you're trying to catch, which is super cool. So, as you can see, we picked up our Station 3 already, but what I want to do right here is I want to do a whole nother channel search. We're just going to do an auto channel search right there. We're going to let this thing kind of go through, get all the way to 100%, and we're going to come back and look at what channels it actually picked up. Now, while we're waiting on that, I want to show you guys the box for this thing. This is the box right here that I got it in. I think I got this on Amazon. I'll link it up down in the description below. You guys can go and read other people's reviews about it, not just take my word for it. I believe you can get this pretty much anywhere. I think I've even seen them at Walmart before. There are some specs on the side here as far as like frequency and actual gain, UHF, VHF, frequencies, and all that type of stuff. So look, I'm gonna just show you guys that right there. Hopefully we can get a little focus going on. And then, there you go. Y'all can pause the video if y'all are interested in any of those types of specs right there. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you that's connected to this antenna, if you come back behind here, behind my TV, you'll see that little box right there. That is what do you call it, the booster, the antenna gain thing, but it also acts as a rotator for the antenna up there. So you notice that it has this little button right here. If I press this button, you can't hear anything, but it's actually making the part of the antenna, watch, I'll go up there and show you. It's making that little part where the mast, where you insert the mast, it'll make that part rotate because the coaxial cable is actually bringing power, because it's just copper, to this, and it's making this part rotate right here. So you can put your mast and mount it outside so that you can get the perfect angle for you, which is super convenient, especially if you plan on mounting it on your roof. That way you can get literally as high as you can. I'd actually like to mount that particular antenna to see if I can get better reception from it than what I've already seen already. Now, I do want to point out also that the weather is going to make a difference for how well your TV antenna works. We're going on a Dad Reviews field trip today, all over. And today is an absolutely beautiful day in Lafayette, Louisiana. As you can see up there, blue skies, very high clouds, so not a lot of interference. The main problem that we have is we have a lot of trees all along our backyard, and that's the way that's the direction that the antennas are mostly in. I think there's a couple that are that way, but that's the main type of interference we get. So, you know, if it's a super cloudy day, windy and rainy and all that, that's whenever we kind of start to see some issues. Although the stations that are closer in town, like Station 3, that we seem to always pick up, that one comes through, I think, just about all the time, which is great. So the other thing that I wanted to show you guys, this thing comes with a lot of stuff, is this little guy right here. It didn't come with batteries, which is a problem. I definitely prefer it whenever companies send batteries with products, especially ones with remotes. It looks like it just takes two AAA batteries, which is great. Not a lot of power needed. But this is your switch for your rotator. So you can use the antenna rotator. You have a little control for it. You can just control the angle that it turns. All right, this just finished. Let's see what we got here. Y'all ready for this? I'm curious to know. Okay, so we picked up WBRZ. This is Station 2. WBRZ is actually all the way in Baton Rouge. That's about a 45 to 50 minute, maybe an hour drive, although it is coming in extremely pixelated. I bet if I adjusted, since that's a long-range antenna, it's not an omnidirectional, it's a directional antenna, you want to point it as close as you can to the tower that you're trying to pick up, and that's why that one comes with a rotator. The other one over there is an omnidirectional one, and the omnidirectional one picks up stations from all around, but it does it at a shorter distance. So if you're living like in the country or on a farm, you know, kind of far away from stations, you're going to want to get a directional antenna, one like the second one that I showed you that we have connected right now, because you can point it towards the city and you can pick up a lot of stations. But if you're kind of in the middle of the city, like we are, then an omnidirectional one might be a little bit better for you so you can get all the surrounding stuff. For some reason, we always have trouble catching CBS, so I'm really curious if we caught CBS. So we got WBRZ, we got their affiliate as well. Looks like some kind of News 2 station, and it doesn't seem to be coming through very well, which is interesting. So I'm actually glad that we got a chance to check that out. KTC, this is what we caught on the previous one. It comes in nice and clear, along with the CW. This is all HDTV antenna as well, since we had that digital switch changeover thing a while back. Got the Grit TV, got the Court TV. Look, that's it right there. That's CBS. This is our CBS station right there, picking it up nice and clear. We were not getting this earlier. This is one of the stations that we did not get. And look, Get TV, it's another one right there. And Ion, so these are all the CBS affiliates. Laugh, so it's already 4 more stations. Okay, this is our Fox affiliates. That's the main Fox 15 for us, and then KLAF, which is actually an NBC News, it looks like, down here. Interesting. My TV and 19. Oh yeah, that's Family Vision. I think that's an independent station. This is a Heroes and Icons. Channel 22, we weren't catching that one. We actually caught Heroes and Icons. It was just on a different affiliate. So sometimes you'll pick up some of the same things. There's another Me TV right there. LPB, this is a great station if you have kids. They have a lot of kids programming on there. You know, the Sesame Streets, the Daniel Tigers, and all that type of stuff. So we're picking up those nice and clear on that directional TV. So I really like that. Never seen 27-1, but it's just another LPB affiliate. That's really interesting. I'm curious to know where that one is. And look, you pick up 3 of them, it looks like. Channel 32, I believe this is the NBC affiliate. You get a, I'm not too sure what station that was. Yeah, look, NBC News right there. I don't know what this is. It's like a classics, some kind of class. Looks like Leave It to Beaver right there. And then some sports. I don't know exactly what this is right there. Can't say I've ever caught that one before. And then we have the 33, NBC, again, Laugh, Ion again. Like I said, some of these channels repeat because they show up on different affiliates. And then we have Channel 50, another MeTV right there. We saw those already. So now the other thing that I wanted to note is that we went to all the way to that channel 19. And whenever I looked up before doing this video what channel 19 was, that is a station that's all the way in Alexandria, Louisiana. And that's north of us, and it's a little bit further than Baton Rouge, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's showing that it's getting this long range, but that's it right there, 19-1. No, wait, maybe that's not it. It was something else. 22, that was it. And so we were able to pick up from long range away. Now, I looked it up on Google Maps to see exactly how far that was. It wasn't 150 miles, but it was somewhere near 100 miles. So I don't know if I'm totally getting 150 miles. I'm not picking, doesn't seem to be picking up anything from New Orleans or from Houston, but I believe those are more like 200 miles out. So you kind of have to look at a map and kind of see what's best for your location before you go out and buy an antenna. Like I said, if you're in city life, you probably want an omnidirectional, and if you're in country life, you probably want to go more directionally. If you guys found this useful, I definitely appreciate you clicking that thumbs up button. If you guys want to check out that antenna that I have, I'll link it up down in the description below. You guys go and read other people's reviews about it. Don't just take my word for it. Go and see if that is the best antenna for you. Actually, I have another antenna that I'm going to be reviewing soon, so make sure to click that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on that. Let me know down in the comments below, 1, if you're a cord cutter, and 2, how long have you had your cord cut? I'd be curious to know that. And let me know what kind of antennas that you've used in the past. We can kind of come together as a community of dads to figure out what is the best HDTV antenna out there so that we can save some money, cut the cord, and not have to pay those expensive cable bills again. If you guys want to watch more of the antenna videos that I've done on this channel, I'll put those right there on the screen. You guys can go and watch more of those videos. I'll see y'all in those videos. Thank you, dads, for watching. Make sure to share this on Facebook. I definitely appreciate that. I'd always appreciate it, too, if you smash that thumbs up button. And dad out.